Okay, guys. I was driving home and inspiration struck. So, pulled over. I'm currently in a parking lot at a mall so that we can kind of chat through these things because I know that a lot of you have some really, really big goals for the rest of the year. And I know that a lot of you guys are in the process of launching and doing all the things and like getting everything set up and moving. I love that. I love that we've got these big epic goals, but I've been feeling this call to tell you guys something like for a really long time, and I just decided on the way home that I was going to pull over and tell you guys, you're moving too slow. And I mean this with, I say this with so much love and so much appreciation for all of the work that you guys are doing. But what I want you guys to be able to do is honestly have an idea in your head for a program, an offer, something. Okay, have an idea come through, create a checkout for it, make the decision of the price, and start talking about it. I think one of the biggest things that I see happening, and this is partially because of the way that the program is structured, there's a lot of information in there, but one of the biggest things that I see happening is you guys waiting too long to have all the answers before you put something out there, or wanting to feel confident before you put something out there. Guys, confidence comes from doing, right? Confidence comes from like having an idea, creating a simple checkout, putting it out there, letting that be enough, talking about it every day, and starting to really gain momentum with that idea, right? Confidence comes when you take action with something. And so for those of you guys who are like, I hear this word in our community all the time, I want to get it right, right? I want to get it right. I want to do this right. I want to launch right. You can't do it wrong. Like you really, truly, you cannot do this wrong. As long as you are excited about it, as long as you are passionate about it, as long as you are inclined to help people overcome this, you cannot share your story, you cannot share your offers, you cannot share your programs wrong. There is no right. There is no right way to do this. And I think where we really truly get stuck sometimes in this community is waiting for it to feel like the right time, waiting for it to feel like we have all of our ducks in a row. Guys, I'm hitting multiple six figures and I still don't feel like my ducks are in a row. And the truth is that if you wait for that feeling to come, you'll be sitting there waiting for it to feel right all the time. What I want you guys to really try and do and like really get in the habit of doing, and I'm gonna challenge you all to put out an offer today. Like if you have like literally just sit with yourself for 5 minutes and go, what can I help somebody overcome? What can I help somebody overcome? What am I passionate about helping someone overcome? Really just ask yourself that question, then go, what can I confidently sell that experience for? Maybe the number that comes up is like 444. Okay, 444 is what we are gonna do. I want you to go to phase 3. I want you to create a checkout, and I want you to get on stories today and sell it without needing to have all of the things in place. Because here's the reality. You guys have access through Design to Scale to Chantel and I, should this offer take off, right? Should this offer take off, we can get on a call with you and we can say, okay, this started to take off. You have people in your checkout. Now create the course portal, go put this in place and go do it. We want to be able to move as quickly as possible from having an idea come into our brain to offering that to people. And the only thing that you guys need in order to do that is a simple checkout with a tag applied and a welcome email. The rest of the pieces can come later, right? The rest of those pieces can come when you have butts in the seats. But some of the things that are tripping us up as a community, and these tripped me up for a really long time, was that we spend so much time creating a sales page, creating a video, putting in those come later. We spend so much time doing that when we go to launch, we put so much pressure on the launch, and we put so much pressure on this idea to work because in our minds, it's the right one. It's the right idea. It's the right portal. It's the right time. It's the right curriculum. There is no right. There is no right. And what I would rather you guys do is put out 6 ideas that you're really passionate about over the next, let's just say that you try one a month. You launch something new every month. You just get an idea, you make a checkout, and you see what happens. That's where you guys are going to find momentum, right? You're not going to find momentum sitting in the course portal, watching more videos, continuing to outline your offer. You're not going to do it. I want you to seriously think about this. I want you to seriously think about, what can I teach someone right now? What am I comfortable charging for that? And I want you to go sell it. I want you to do that today. And I want you to commit to selling that for a week. I want you to commit to selling that for at least a week and see what happens. And that way, if a week goes by and nobody's asked you about it, we have no skin in the game. It doesn't matter. Not a big deal. This idea didn't work, but we've got millions of ideas coming in. You guys have hundreds of ideas coming in. I want you guys to stop focusing on finding the right idea and find a idea. One idea. Put it out there. Make a checkout. Have a welcome email. Put it out there. When it takes off, because one of those ideas is going to take off. One of those ideas is going to pick up steam. One of those ideas is going to have 6 people reach out to you in a matter of 4 days, and you're going to be like, whoa. And then we can talk about putting in the rest of it, right? I need you guys to move, right? Moving. I don't know how else to say it. I need y'all to move. You're not going to get it right. It's not going to happen. And if I had $1 for every idea that I launched with just a checkout, I honestly would be really fucking wealthy right now. I'd be much wealthier than I am. But I needed to move with that speed to gain the confidence I have today, to know when an idea is a good fucking idea, to know the feeling, the difference in my body between a good idea and a bad idea. I wouldn't have tuned into that as a business owner, as a leader. I would not have been able to tune into that if I did not take every single idea that ever came into my mind and let it out there into the world and see how everybody felt about it, right? I learned which ideas are worth pursuing by pursuing every single one of my ideas that came up. Every single one of them, right? So if you have an idea coming through for a free workshop, create the opt-in page, put it out there, talk about it for the next week, run it, see how it goes, right? If you have an idea for a program, and I know you all have ideas for a program, stop trying to get it right. Sell it, right? Sell it and then put it out there. Let's see what's going on in the comments. Lindsay says, I needed this. Thank you. You're welcome. So just get an idea, go create a checkout for it, create a welcome email, right? Remember, the energy that you have behind something is fleeting, and momentum comes when we stack wins, right? When we stack wins, that's where we get momentum. That's where we're like, oh my God, it's working. I got 2 people today. I got 3 people tomorrow. Oh my God, it's working. It's ticking up. It's momentum, right? It's growing. This is happening to me right now. I had the idea to switch to no more sales calls. I implemented the strategy for that last week. I've been holding this space that I'm going to be able to sell people in the DMs moving forward. I'm not doing sales calls. I've been holding space for that. I had 1 person reach out to me yesterday. I have 1 person reach out to me today, and I'm building that momentum. I'm like, oh, it's working. It's going. If I had sat on this idea, which I did for a month, I would be way further along in selling people in my DMs right now. Right? I'd be way further along. So the longer you sit and wait, the longer people wait for your help, and the longer people wait to work with you, the longer you wait to gain that confidence you're looking for to start. Confidence comes from doing, okay? Jackie says, I love this. Since my course is created, I'm taking this as ideas for webinars, workshops to see what topics most interest people to get the most leads for my program. But thank you for this. It's been too slow lately, and I miss the momentum and energy of working quickly. Yeah, Jackie, get an idea, try one this week, try a different one next week. The other thing that I will say, Jackie, is like, I'm in this season of business with you, right? I'm in this season where the program is created, we're running it, like kind of starting to feel like a dead horse, like I'm beating what's that phrase? Like I'm talking about the same things all the time. I'm starting to feel that way with some of my content, and I have been feeling that way. It's like feeling kind of flat, right? Go back. Jackie, this is specifically for you. Go back and look at your story archives, okay? Go back and look at your story archives and see Go look at the best month of your program and go see what you were talking about and just talk about those same things. Do the same things, right? Tap into that energy. If you need to, download it, put it up on your story today, right? Like, we are not designed to be on all the time, and your business is going to have up and downs. It's going to have roller coaster moments like this, right? You're going to not feel inspired to talk about your program, right? It's going to happen, especially when you've been talking about it for a full year. Like, of course that's going to happen. It'd be weird if that didn't, right? It'd be weird if that didn't happen. So go back and really look at the posts that you're putting out on your feed. Just repurpose them, pull them down, repurpose them, put that stuff back up there, right? Like, learn from past Jackie who did this really, really well, because it's in there. You just need to remind yourself of how you did it. Right? You just really need to remind yourself of how you did it. Look at the emails you sent out to your list. Can you reuse them? Can you make them relevant to today and repurpose them? Right? Can you move with a little bit more speed by reusing what you've already used? Right? And that's what phase 6 is all about, which is coming out next week. We're recording it live every day at 4:00, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 4:00 next week. And that's what it's all about, is creating those systems and creating those automations, right? So just allow that to be where you're at, right? And if it doesn't feel good, go back and look and listen. Nikki says, honestly, now is the time to figure out holiday bundles sales. Yeah, now is the time, guys. People are used to spending money around this time of the year. Like, this is when I'm sitting in front of a mall. Like, I'm literally in a parking lot at a mall right now. The number of people I see going into this mall, and we have like a staffing shortage here in Canada, so I know they ain't going to work. They're here to buy things. This is the season of buying shit online, right? Like, this is the season. Everyone's like, oh, sales slow down at Christmas time. No. Every single business I have ever run, December has been our best month of the whole goddamn year. The whole year, right? So I want you guys, we're 20 days into October. We've got all of November to practice putting out an offer. Right? And what's the worst thing that happens? You come up with a course idea and maybe you sell one spot. Well, that person just becomes a one-on-one coaching client. Like, beautiful. You know, who knows though? You might put it out there and get 4 people. You have a group program. Now you've got a group program. You need to go through the rest of it, right? And it's so much easier, guys. You will start to build confidence. The more offers you put out there, the more you get used to selling, which is just talking. Talking is selling. I'm selling you guys on an idea right now. Every time you open your mouth, you sell something. Every single time, right? The more you do that, the faster you do that, the quicker you're going to find momentum. So starting right now, today, I want all of us to stop trying to get it right. Stop trying to get it right. It is killing your business. It is killing your momentum. It is killing your ideas. It is killing your energy behind those ideas. It is killing you. Trying to get it right, trying to be right, is killing you. It's crushing you. It's crushing your sales. It's crushing your results. There is no right. There's ideas that people resonate with, and there's ideas that people don't. So I need you to take the idea, create a checkout, make sure it has a tag so that we can give them a portal later. Make sure that it has a email sequence, or just a welcome email. Welcome email's fine. And I need you to go on stories and talk about it. Just talk about it. What's the worst that happens? Nobody says anything. That's going to be the exact same reality you're living right now, where nobody's buying your program because you're not putting it out there. And the best thing that happens is you get 1 person, 2 people, 3 people, 5 people, 10 people, and you start making money. Right? Stop overcomplicating it. Stop waiting for the sales page in the system. When you have an idea that takes off and 10 people buy, then let's talk about making a sales page for it. Let's talk about making a sales page then. But you're going to be a lot less jaded and feel a lot less resentful towards putting ideas out there if you do not invest so much time in trying to make sure this is the idea, the right one. You will save yourself a buttload of energy and fucks given if you guys can stop trying to make it right and just make it. Just make it. Your confidence will go up, your sales will go up, your people will get the help that they need. okay? And you will find a sense of peace within yourself that I cannot even begin to explain to you. You have to get messy before you can do it right. You have to get messy before you can even attempt to do it right, to double down. You need to make a mess first. So I need you guys to go out there, get really messy, okay? We're gonna do bonus points, 200 bonus points towards that incredible MacBook Air for anybody who makes an offer, just creates a freaking checkout and sells it for the next week, every day for the next week. If you can go in, phase 3, creating checkouts, maybe it's phase 2, phase 3. Phase 3, creating checkouts, just get an idea, create a checkout, sell it. No sales page, no nothing. Sell the idea for the next week. If you guys do that, if you commit to doing that, commit to showing up for that idea, I'll give you an extra 200 bonus points towards the MacBook Air. Okay? I want you guys to do things quickly. Quickly, not perfectly. Quickly. Okay? If a tech challenge happens, we can figure it out. Okay? We can figure it out. Nikki will say for every offer that you launch and talk about for a minimum of a week before giving up on it, is 200 bonus points. So next week you have the opportunity to earn 200 points. The next week you have the opportunity to earn another 200 points. And we'll do that for this weekend. What day are we on? Are we on Thursday? So we'll do it next week and the week after. Okay, so for the next 2 weeks, if you guys put out 2 offers and talk about them consistently every day for those 2 weeks, you can snipe those bonus points. But I want to see your checkouts. I want you to drop them in the checkout. I want you to share whatever that offer is. Yeah, so I can see it. Okay? Has this been helpful, guys? I feel like we need a boost. You know, like, let's stop trying to do it right. Let's just fucking do it. Nikki just got new runners, right? Nikki just got new running shoes. I saw them on her call today. They're beautiful, by the way. And they were Nikes. Like, let's embody that. Let's just do it. Let's stop trying to do it right. Let's just do it. Let's just put it out there. Let it be messy. Let it be enough. That's the most important part about this whole conversation. Let it be enough. Let your passion for it, let your excitement for it, let the momentum you feel about it, let it be enough to sell, to make a difference. Because it is. It is. That passion, that momentum, that simplicity made us over $250,000 this year. Y'all, we're just putting in these more complex, longer term systems and content streams. Like, that's just happening a year into the offer. Stop trying to get it right and just start putting it out there. And then when you hit the jackpot, when something really takes off, then we'll put the systems and the structures in place that really, truly allow you to stop showing up. But that's down the path. That's down the path. You guys gotta start walking that first. You gotta create an offer, do it really quickly, sell it for a week, see what the feedback is, see if you get any bites, and then shift gears. And if it doesn't work, shift gears. If it does work, double down, right? But speed, momentum. We're coming up on like the last 2 months of the year. We can decide today if it's going to be fucking incredible or if it's going to suck. And some of you guys are already telling yourself stories. Oh, there's only 2 months left. There's no way I can. No. I'm over that story for all of you. I'm over that story. 2 months is a long ass time if you're putting out a different offer every week. Trying out a different offer every week. Right? That's 8 different offers. You mean to tell me you can't find one person to buy one of 8 offers that you might potentially put out? You 100% can. I know you can. I know you can. Let's decide now that the last 2 weeks of the year are going to be our biggest, or last 2 months are going to be the biggest months of our year. The biggest, the most revenue, the most people help, the most movement, the most momentum, the most excited, the most sales that we've had. right now, make the decision. Commit to it. Commit to it. Hi, Tanya. Okay? It can be simple. Ask yourself, what am I passionate about? I'm passionate about getting you guys moving right now. Right? Today I'm passionate about making you guys move, which is why we have an incredible, cool offer coming out next week. Something fun that we're doing that's different. Right? Even with the same program, you can run with your momentum. My momentum is behind this idea. You can feel it. Right? You can feel it. And that's why 7 of you guys have stuck on watching this the whole time. Whereas usually, sometimes I have 1 or 2 people who stick on. Y'all can feel the momentum. Y'all can feel the energy. You can feel my excitement. You can feel how deeply I need you guys to know this information and move on it. The same goes for your people. So ask yourself, what's an idea that I'm really passionate about? What's something, any idea, guys, anything, a PDF guide, a freaking workshop, a one-off this, a one-off that. I don't care at this point. I don't want it to be your $1 million program. It's probably not going to be your $1 million program. Some people get really lucky and their first idea is their $1 million program. That's not most people. That's not most people. My $1 million program, this program, has been like my millionth idea. Truly. Guys, I started teaching shadow work. I taught shadow work and mindset. And honestly, I ran astrology circles and full moon circles. I did all that years ago. It's probably my the design to scale is probably my thousandth or millionth idea. Like really, truly. It's not going to be your first one. And you got to be okay with that. The faster we can realize that, the faster we put stuff out there, the faster we help people, the faster we see momentum. And when an idea sticks, and one will stick, one will take off like wildfire, and you'll be like, holy shit, Cora-Lynn, I can feel this one. It's brewing. I can feel it. I can't stop it if I tried. Then we'll make it the best dang thing on the planet. But right now, just get something out there. Anything, for the love of God, please. Everybody. I want everybody to do this. Put it out there. Kajabi checkout, add a tag, email sequence. We'll do the rest later. We will do the rest later. Capiche? Y'all. I hope this was helpful. If you guys have questions, drop them below. Let me know. Tag me. I'll check in on this later. But remember, ideas come to us for a reason. 7 of you need, right? 7 of you needed to hear this today. And if I had just kept driving instead of pulled over on the side of the road and listened to this, y'all never would have received it. And that would have been the worst thing on the planet. Balls to the walls, y'all. Here we go. Tanya just said it. Balls to the walls. Make a mess. Make a mess for the next 2 months, please. Enough with the right. Enough with the perfect. Enough with the idea. Just make a mess. Make a giant ass shitty mess. And then we'll clean it up later. Okay? We'll come in and we'll put systems and we'll figure out what worked and we can clean it up later. You guys have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And the faster you get used to ideas going out into the world and some of them flopping, the less likely you're going to care about it and the more likely you are to let it be easy and to let it be simple. If you put all your eggs in one basket, though, you're going to be really fucking disappointed when that basket has no chocolate eggs in it. That was a terrible analogy. It was really bad. But, okay. Capiche? I love you guys. Guys, I love you so much. This was like an I love you, but we need to move. We need to be moving faster than this. Because I want you guys to succeed. I want to see you all win. More. I want more for you guys. Because you're capable of it. Because you're making it harder than it is. Be excited about it. Put your passion behind it. If you're not excited about it, or tap back into why you did this. Find that passion again. Find that energy. Find that momentum. Do whatever you got to do. Do whatever you got to do. If you have one program too right now, if you guys already have a program and you're really set on like it being the evergreen, but you just had an idea come through for a different program, what do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? Try it. So what? Try it. We can put systems in place later. We can figure out the customer journey later. Okay? So find that idea, create a checkout, roll it out to the world, unapologetically. Talk about it every dang day, everywhere, all the time. Annoy the shit out of yourself. You're so excited you annoy the shit out of yourself. That's how I feel about our announcement next week, which is going to be insane. And there's going to be some bonus points available for y'all towards that MacBook Air, which I'm pumped about. So that's coming. If all our ducks line up, because we're rolling out something really fun, if all our ducks line up the way that we want them to, then the announcement will be on Monday. If all of our ducks end up in a different pond, then it'll be Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday that it rolls out. So, guys, momentum, speed, move fast. Declare your new offer. Declare how long you're going to sell it for. Inside this group, claim it, put it out there. Let's go. All right, guys, I got to go in this mall. I hate malls. I got to go in this mall, though. I need hair dye. We're going back blonde, and your girl's meant to be a redhead. So, I love you all, and I will see you guys soon, hopefully. Okay? Capiche?